Most people don't offer deals.
True.
So they're going, well, I'm getting fucked. He's probably getting fucked. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
It's hard to have empathy for that.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
I think we lost him.
No, my fault. I don't even know where I was gonna go. Where are we at?
I have no idea. I'm pretty buzzed, low key.
No, I'm a little buzzed.
That moonshine hit me.
It's a fan question. I don't know if you want to answer it, but
Sure.
what's the weirdest genre of porn you've watched?
The weirdest genre. I don't really watch porn.
No? Why is that?
Well, you just got engaged too.
It's like a thing.
I mean, not that really.
Do you try and limit your shit now that you know your wife's gonna watch?
No, but I'm not like a big jerk off
I mean,
guy.
you have to a bit. If the wife's watching now, like you're freshly engaged, you got to be a bit careful, no?
No, I don't really watch a lot of porn, to be honest with you.
No, or were you saying with the shit you say? You mean?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, like about like my wife or these types of things?
Sure.
No, not really. I mean, she gets it. She married a comedian.
Okay.
She knew what the deal was.
Have you ever made a joke where you thought it was gonna go really well and it went really bad?
Yeah.
Can you give us an example of that?
I mean, yeah, I had a lot of early in my career. Like I didn't know how to get away with jokes. So you don't have the skills to execute them. So you just say these offensive things and then people get offended.
Give us an example, will you?
I mean, I had people throw fucking candles at me.
No, but
beers
what'd
at
you
me.
say?
I don't even remember. I honestly don't remember. I just remember the violence.
Do you have a favorite?
In like a comedy club?
Yeah. Fights all the time. All the time.
Do you have a favorite group or something you like to go after or joke about?
No. It's like whatever I'm passionate about. I got to have like a interest in it. I don't know how to just make jokes about like Uber. Like something has to bother me. I think that's the hardest thing about having money is that less things bother you. You know?
What bothers you the most right now?
Nothing.
Nothing bothers you?
You looking at your phone while we're doing this interview and everybody's seeming disinterested.
Were you looking at notes or texting girls?
Notes.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Me taking time out of my day to do this and then feeling
Dude,
like
I've never
I'm forcing you guys to do the podcast.
I've never been more
That
excited to
annoyed
do
me.
a podcast.
Say again?
I've never been more excited. I'm sorry. I had to
Don't
look at my notes.
apologize. You don't have
No.
to apologize. You asked me what annoyed me and I gave you an honest answer.
Wait, are you being serious about that?
Yeah. That annoyed me.
Really?
Yes.
So if
Is
someone
that surprising to you?
well, if I'm looking at my notes, I have some things personally that I wrote that I wanted to ask you. Not on there.
Okay.
So I can't look at that and then ask you that.
I mean, you can, I guess.
What if someone in the audience is on their phone when you're doing that?
Then they're going to get the same treatment you got.
Would you call them out?
Yes.
Have you done that before?
Yes.
And how's that reaction?
Good.
They get as offensive as I do?
I don't think you're offensive. I think you're offended.
Offended, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, well, my fault.
There's no fault. It's fine. You asked me how I felt. I gave you an honest reaction.
All right, my bad. Fuck.
Did you see the Andrew Tate, Jake Paul shit?
I thought it was cool.
That shit's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Do you think it'll actually go down?
Do you think Tate's is seriously Muslim?
What, he converted to Islam, he said, right?
Yeah. Why'd you put quotes on it?
Well, I mean, he just randomly said he converted to Islam.
Well, you can quote. You can become Muslim anytime, man.
He said
I
he's
guess.
Muslim in
Except
Dubai.
Allah.
on our
Christian
pod,
in
he said
Romania.
he's Christian in Romania and Muslim when he's in Dubai.
So you think he might be faking it?
I mean, I
think he's
I
trying
don't know
to-
what that means. I'm not a religious guy, but if you're Christian in Romania and then Muslim in Dubai, I don't really know what that means. But
What do you think? What do you think?
I mean, I believe him that he's Muslim in Dubai. Like, I know he wasn't drinking
Yeah.
when we were with them.
definitely when we talked to him, I noticed that he's a lot more chill now. And I don't know if he'll admit it, but
Yeah.
I definitely think the whole cancel thing, I mean, that pressure of that shit, even for like anybody, bro, that's insane. Like
Yeah.
the entire world coming at you like that, like
Intense.
that's got to change you a bit,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
So I think when we like talked to him last, I noticed he was a lot different. Like if you
Yeah.
watch our new pod with him, it's like 100-0 compared to our first one with him.
Really?
It's like, I don't know, it's just more like interesting.
Well, would you ever have him on your
He's
pod?
still like an
I thought
amazing
about
speaker.
it. I was talking to him
You
about it.
fuck with him though.
Well,
no?
why wouldn't
Yeah.
He wants to do shit in person, he told me.
Yeah, like, so he was in Romania and we were in London. And I was like, come to London. And he was like, man, I don't know if I can. And then I was like, it might be tough to come to Romania. Like, I know you guys went to Croatia.
We went to Croatia, yeah.
Yeah.
We just kind of jumped on it because he was so big at the time.
Yeah,
And
smart.
like we loved him. We thought he was fucking hilarious. And we just
Is
just
it
did it.
possible to ride out fame when you get famous that fast?
That's something that
I think See, yeah, everyone
He
says
went
that to me.
viral
Like
real
different,
quick.
different people say that to me. Like, yo, Tate's not gonna be around. Tate's not gonna be around.
Yeah.
Like, people said that to me like 2 months ago,
Yeah.
and I was like, I don't know. There's kind of something about this
He's
guy
smart enough.
that's very
Yeah.
unique, and like, to me, he's funny. And the shit he said about girls, I found was clearly a joke, and it was funny. Some of it's
Yeah.
fucked up, whatever. But I think
Yeah.
just his outlook on the world, and he's definitely smart, and he's an amazing speaker.
Yeah.
So until he decides that he's gonna quit,
Yeah.
I feel like he's gonna be around. But as long as
he might be the exception to
as
that.
long as he wants
Yeah.
to do it, I think that he's gonna find a way because he's a very good speaker
Yeah, he's
about like a range of shit.
that's right. He's very thoughtful. Yeah, he's very thoughtful. Yeah, I'm curious to see like how his arc plays out. And that Jake fight is interesting. I like the fact that Jake is fight the biggest fights. You know, every time I talk to Jake, I'm just like, please do not let these motherfuckers make you fight a boxer.
Like, why did he fight that? When I saw him that Hasim shit or
no,
whatever
it
the
was
fuck
like, it
that
makes
guy.
no sense. Like,
What, the
that's-
boxer?
That's when you know
Why?
the comments get to him.
Yeah. And we all do that. Like, we're all human at the end of the day.
Mhm.
Like, people say shit, you want to prove them wrong.
I'm glad he
but
didn't do that.
yeah, it's like, yo, make the money and get out with some brain cells. Like, fighting a boxer. If it's Canelo and then Canelo beats you and you make $100 million and then you just retire, okay, fine. But I don't think
Don't fight some random just for the fucking just to please people.
man, or just to prove your hater, because your hater's always going to find something to discredit you.
Mhm.
So even if you do beat the boxer, it's going to be like, well, he wasn't a professional or something. Like, yeah, no, Jake is doing it right now, man. Jake is doing
Crazy.
it. Yeah,
Before we finish, who would you guys think would win that fight?
Jake
between
Paul.
Tate and Jake. Yeah, I
Well,
think
it's boxing.
I feel like Jake Paul would be the heavy favorite
I think he would.
after that last fight.
I think he would, man. And also, like, I imagine.
think. Well, who do you
yeah.
think makes more
But
sales?
I don't know.
Tate
Who,
or
I haven't
Paul?
seen Tate really fight that
I think
much.
Tate brings in more of a pay per view.
The tricky thing is like you want,
They both do. They both do. I mean,
yeah,
No,
but you
but I
want
think
Jake to be a heel.
Tate's selling more tickets.
The best fight for Jake is when he's fighting someone that people love, because Jake has like a Mayweather thing where like people paid to see Mayweather lose,
true.
right?
Yeah.
So it's like Jake should fight Tom Hanks. Like, who's the most beloved person? Like that, you know, you should want to see that hero of yours finally beat Jake. So the question about the Tate fight is,
But a lot of people consider Tate their hero.
they do, but I don't know if there's enough people that you just like. Anderson Silva wasn't just a fighter;
I wanna
he
see what
was
that got
all
on
of
his
MMA.
IG.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So it's like he's
I think it'd be way bigger than that fight though.
yeah. I'm curious.
How
That
was
shit's at like 1 million likes in 11
Wait,
hours.
who's-
Oh,
Posted
it's
that.
huge.
12.5 million views
on Jake Paul's page?
on Jake Paul's page.
Yeah,
alone.
it's gonna be huge.
12
Wow, that's
mil
pretty
gonna be
crazy.
huge.
in 11 hours.
Yeah.
That is insane.
Are you a big UFC fan?
Yeah, I really like UFC.
I saw you had Bruce Buffner introduce you.
Yeah,
How
yeah.
dope was
That's
that?
dope.
Bruce is the
And
man.
how much
dude.
did that cost you? Or did you do it for free?
Bruce is a stud.
Nah. We put some money in his pocket, but he's very sweet. I just didn't want to inconvenience him. Like, we got to fly him out.
Well,
We
how
gotta do
fired
all
up
these
did you
things.
get when that guy fucking
Oh,
announces you're
bro.
coming out?
Dude, he's just the man. Like, and the energy is there. Like, he didn't half-ass anything. Like, he's just that dude. Have you met Izzy?
No, but
Not
what do
really,
you think
no.
of his vibe?
Bro, he's the best.
His vibes.
I saw
dope.
him make a comment at a press conference where he was like, "Yo, I'm gonna do a TikTok dance once I beat you,"
Yeah.
and that really just like made me
Threw
not
you
a
the
fan
way.
anymore.
Why?
this-
You
is-
do TikToks like 3 times.
I know, but I'm not
like a day.
I'm not a fucking UFC warrior, bro. Like I'm not in the ring fighting against somebody.
Is
You
this?
do TikToks with Gabe. Bro.
yeah.
Why are you on TikTok?
I'm trying to understand. Like, is this your character? Are you like the hater or something? Like, what's?
Who am I hating on?
I'm just like, I'm trying to understand. Like,
You're hating on Izzy for doing TikTok dances when you do TikTok dances.
No,
with
like I
Gabe.
love Justin Poirier.
Can
But
I
I'm
show,
trying to
can I show
understand.
Schulz your last TikTok
yeah.
No,
before
Yeah,
you delete
show-
it?
Can you
Show him
explain what the dynamic is here?
Schulz,
Like, you
ready?
guys are like friends with these people. You're the newest, so you could take the shots. Like, I'm trying to understand what it is. Like, you're gonna have to see him,
bro.
That's fine.
This is Steiny's last TikTok.
That's funny.
Yeah, he's got a sense of humor. He's a comedian.
That's funny.
I know, but
Show him the rest of the page.
But that's like TikTok.
But he's making fun of TikToks.
Yeah,
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
See, he's got a real comedian here.
Yeah.
Real comedian. No, dap
Yeah.
up or no?
Yeah.
We're not there yet?
Yeah. We're there.
Yeah.
I like what you're doing.
No, but he's like
good.
he's like a TikToker. This guy, like he goes for it.
Bro, this was a trend.
yeah.
But the hate, you can't hate on TikTok.
No.
Don't hate on TikTok.
No, you trying to get pussy.
love you,
That's
though.
what it is.
I think it's TikTok.
Remember
wrong
when I
with that?
told you the comics trying to get pussy?
Oh, you think I'm
Oh,
that
yeah,
guy?
that's what that is.
What gives you that read?
Everyone is a girl trend.
Yeah. So what?
No, there's nothing wrong with it. You should maximize it, bro. You're short.
Oh.
No, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm like, you have to maximize your fame in order to get the highest, what is it, value female or whatever it is.
Yeah,
Like,
you think so?
100%. I think you should.
Got it.
But I think you're a smart guy. And I
Steiny's a
think,
funny guy though.
I think that like if girls gave you the chance, they'd go, I actually really kind of like this guy a lot.
Okay. What gives you
And-
that read if you just met me though?
Because you're smart. You know what you're doing.
I'm gonna piss.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, you got to make a name for yourself. You got to find like a way to.
How often do you watch our stuff? Because I feel like you're pretty educated. But
I've
you're like the
never-
guy. I think you're the guy that acts like he doesn't know anything about it. But
I've
he watches
never
everything.
watched a podcast in its entirety.
But Steve's on Rumble. You've watched a lot of the Nelk
Steve is
videos.
a part of culture.
Okay.
So things that Steve do, and that's what I think is most impressive, is that you found a way to like, yeah, I mean, you get it, bro. You found a way to be part of culture. And then when I come on a podcast, I try to be prepared, So like I did a little research on all you guys.
How do you prepare? Like, what do you watch?
I watch at least clips of a podcast. Like I was watching parts of the Elon stuff. I was watching parts of the Yachty stuff. The Yachty interview was hilarious because you guys were like interviewing Drake through Yachty.
It
was just, so what's it like hanging with Drake?
Yeah, I don't. That wasn't me, but yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. But he was great. His energy to handle that. But yeah, I don't know. I like to be researched when I go on and talk to people. It makes me feel more confident. I want to know what I'm going to expect.
What do you think of recently Elon with the $8 verification? Are you on Twitter?
I am on Twitter.
Are you going to pay the $8? You
No.
seem like an $8 pay guy.
Why? What makes you feel that way?
You want to have that like verification sauce.
You think? Why do you think that?
I just want to get that vibe because it's like if you're not verified on Twitter, but you're on all platforms, you want to have that like sauce.
Yeah. I could see why. Yeah, I could see why
I got
maybe
the
you feel that way.
opposite from him.
Well, do you agree or no?
No, I don't really care about the verification.
It's good. I missed something.
No, we're talking about
No, we're
the
just
Twitter
talking.
verification.
Are you guys friends with each other?
Yeah.
Like
Why you don't
genuinely?
get that vibe?
Yeah.
No,
Why not?
because the chemistry is weird.
Well,
There's almost none of it.
Why do you say that?
I don't know. It's just I don't get it.
What's confusing?
It's
though?
just an
so I can help
awkward
break it down for you.
podcast. It's like a weird thing.
This is
Like,
the first time we've done a
Well,
podcast.
I don't do podcasts.
No.
I hate-
You
I
you're an interesting one.
I
to
stay
me.
silent.
No,
Yeah.
but you're just an interesting. But like, do you guys like? Do you have stories where you like bust balls? Like, are there?
Yeah, well, we usually have a different guy who sits in.
Yeah.
We wanted to have Steve on this one, so
yeah,
he sat
with
in.
Brad.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love Brad too.
Yeah.
He's great. And what? Brad usually drives it or something like that.
What do you mean?
Like, is he usually driving the interview?
Why? You don't think we're doing a good job of that?
No, not really. I mean, it's not my favorite.
Is this a joke? I don't understand.
Right? Like, I don't know. Like, are you guys having a good time?
I was until that comment.
Is this what
Straight
it's
up.
normally like?
No, I mean I was having a good time.
Okay.
I never do them, and when I do them, I stay silent. But with you,
You did the Trump one. I did see clips of the Trump one.
I didn't say a word.
That's not true. You gave him a watch.
Yeah, but before that, I didn't say.
You didn't say a single
one
thing.
Single word.
Were you
from him.
nervous? What was the feeling?
Nervous, but also I really like Trump.
Yeah.
I just am not good at speaking. So like even here, I'm just not good at speaking.
Why do you say that?
I'm just
He's got a very endearing quality.
so I just kind of stay silent.
Yeah.
Well, why didn't you speak on the Trump podcast?
I couldn't get myself to. I mean, I
see why people are so drawn to you. You have a very
Thank you.
endearing quality, but you also say the most fucked up, crazy things.
yeah.
So people are probably really protective of you, I would imagine.
I don't know.
Like,
about
were
that.
people furious when you got canceled?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people were.
Yeah. Because they're like, he's a nice guy and he does funny, fucked up shit.
Yeah.
But you're getting rid of a guy who's genuinely nice.
Yeah. A lot of people were mad, but I think everything's going good right now. Like I'm making videos, getting like
Yeah.
1 million views per video,
Yeah.
which I'm happy with. I mean, on
Yeah.
a new platform, which is great.
Which has a fraction of the people. So to get those numbers, it's unreal.
yeah. So
Yeah.
I always have almost have the same amount of people watching live. Like I had 25,000 people watching on Rumble like while my video is going live, and on YouTube it's just like 30.
And they'll never let you back on YouTube?
No, but I also text YouTube fucking fucked up shit. I get drunk and then I text.
Oh, you just
I
rage text
I'm
them.
just
Who
like-
do you text?
Yeah, I don't know her name, but I have her on a contact as YouTube. I'm just like,
What,
Yeah.
the girl that called?
yeah, I just fire off on her sometimes.
Does
Yeah.
it say delivered?
No, she's actually a brokey. She has the green.
Ah.
Yeah, but yeah, you know who I'm talking about.
You got to take the number to WhatsApp to see if it delivers.
Yeah, I have her on. I can message her on WhatsApp. She does what she tells you. Oh, nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, I have a loyal fan base.
A little fan base.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, that's good. You guys are good at curating that. You speak to them personally. I noticed that at the beginning of the videos.
You
What's
try.
up, guys? What's up?
What's up, boys?
Yeah, yeah.
Do you
yeah.
watch? Have you seen any of her
I
shit or
watched
no?
the beginning of the videos and I see you do it. What's up, boys? How you doing? You know what I mean? Is that now? Do you think that that's manipulative?
What's up, boys?
Yeah,
I don't think so. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
We just kind of do it.
yeah. Oh, there's no thinking behind it at all.
Not really. No.
Yeah, you're not
Yeah.
like if I can galvanize this audience and like curate this fan base and
Not
then
really.
they'll
no.
buy all my shit.
I mean, honestly,
Not at all,
I think we're just so used
Never
to
thought
doing
about
But
it.
what? You don't do that too?
huh?
You don't do that at all?
Yeah, but for that reason.
No, but we do it too because we have a loyal fan base though.
Yeah. So
So
you
what's
were
wrong with
saying you
that,
do you do it?
Well, I mean, no, we just say what's up to the boys. They watch every episode.
You're saying you do or you don't?
We
You're saying
don't.
both things.
We don't think like that.
I don't think.
I've just personally done so many of those that it's like I don't know. I just feel like
I
a
think it's
fucking
it's
robot.
brilliant. I think it's brilliant. You have millions of people and you're finding a way to make each one of them personally feel connected to you. And I think that the people who do that well have the most success, especially when it comes to like good. Like this is so fucking genius. Like when I saw the number, like people would tell me what you guys were doing with the merch, and I was like, holy shit! Like they have a movement. And then when I saw this, I was like, when you're going to a product, because products is not fucking easy.
No, it's not.
Like this to me was the most impressive thing. I've seen you guys do the
Appreciate
videos,
it, bro.
which are hilarious. Turning this into an actual fucking thing. That's next level.
Appreciate it, bro.
Alcohol game is not to
no,
be
it's
played
not
with.
easy for sure.
It's a mafia.
Yeah, it's a fucking political business.
It is a fucking
It's so political, bro.
bro. When you hit me up yesterday, you're like, I'm going to meet liquor companies.
Yeah,
You gotta kind of kiss the ring a little
you
bit.
have to, bro.
You can't even
You gotta
get in-
shake hands,
Yep.
fucking kiss babies and shit.
You could have millions of people who you know ride for you.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter unless you go.
Makes you understand how the world ticks.
Yeah.
for sure. Like, yeah,
So how do you continue to satisfy your fans and what they want, the content they want, while also
Being political.
satisfying?
that's what we're dealing with, and it's a struggle every day. And we got to make certain
tough, yeah.
decisions.
Yeah. Because that's
Because you got to stay true to yourself too. Like, don't want to sell out.
but that's the thing that the companies always do. They love that you're wild. They love that you're
Yeah.
hilarious until they
Until
partner.
yeah, and then it's like, oh, don't do this. And
Yeah,
what
it's
the
like, wait,
fuck?
wait, wait, I'm wild and hilarious. That's why people are going to buy our drink.
Exactly.
That's why people feel like a connectivity. They see the videos and they go, oh, that's me and my friends.
Have you ever dealt with something like that?
Yeah, for
when
sure.
was the point where you had to like?
I mean,
kinda do
obviously with
that?
the special it was big, but there are like certain brands, even with the podcast, who are like, to be honest, it's been pretty good. That's the beauty of numbers also, like when you deliver. That's the thing I realized about Hollywood and most of these companies is like everybody's in a race to be second. You know what I mean by that?
How so?
Like right now there's no rated R comedies. I'm gonna make a rated R comedy and it's gonna fucking make $250,000 at the box or $250 million at the box office. And after that, every studio is gonna go, it's time to make rated R comedies. It's okay. Let the floodgates out. We could actually do it now. Right now, everybody's terrified because they're worried they're gonna lose their job. It takes one and usually an independent force to do it. And then everybody wants to jump on board. So it's like, I imagine some of these companies were terrified when you were putting out podcasts and then they saw them fucking numbers and they saw people walk into Costco or wherever you can. What's the biggest retailer that you guys have these at?
Probably like Ralph's.
Ralph. So they walk into
Kroger's.
Ralph and they fucking sell
7-Eleven.
out. And all of a sudden it's like, oh yeah, let them do the Tate episode. Let them do.
I know. It's a fucking weird time right now.
Yeah, but it's numbers don't lie, man.
I know.
As long as you don't get too locked. I think it's politics. I think it's financial system. If you become political or you question the financial system, the powers that be.
That's facts.
That's what happened to Portnoy. Portnoy was doing all that fucking not even gambling. What was it? He was doing the day trader or something like that.
Yeah.
Davey Day Trader.
And all of a sudden it was.
He stopped?
Well, I don't know if he stopped, but I know that they tried to make that motherfucker radioactive, and there were articles coming out in the Business Insider about Me Too shit. Like, you've never heard anything before that. He goes and fucks with the stock market, and then literally Business Insider. Why would Business Insider be publishing articles?
Bro, I don't.
You don't think there's a coincidence there?
Bro, that shit scares me, bro.
That's why you got to think about that with politics. It's like, if you guys were like, Nelk is a left wing or right wing, they want to devour you. With Rogan, it happened every single time that he supported a candidate. The next day, there's an article about the worst thing that he possibly said.
But I gave Trump a presidential Rolex.
I saw that. Yeah.
So I feel like that could have something to do
Can we make
with my cancellation. I don't know.
Really?
I don't know. I mean, like, they just canceled me out of nowhere. Like, it was.
Yeah, it seemed like they have vendetta. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Like,
I didn't think that was really fair.
But with like what I was doing, it was like, it wasn't like right to just delete my entire YouTube.
I don't know why you can't just make another page and then at least abide by the very strict rules that they would give you.
But the thing is, I was abiding by the rules on Steve Will Do It.
It was on this other page.
0 strikes on Steve Will Do It. Steve Will Do It too. Got deleted.
You know what's frustrating? Also, I can imagine being in your shoes, where it's like, you know that you are made an example of, and then people aren't acknowledging that it was unfair.
Yeah.
At least let YouTube be like, yeah, we crucified you on purpose. Then you could go to bed.
But it wasn't fair just because like the website that they canceled me for is allowed on their platform.
Yeah.
So that's why it's really unfair. You're allowed to say, hey, I'm on stake.
Yeah.
I'm doing this on stake.
Yeah.
Best website, but God forbid you show the .com.
And then it's over.
It's over. Yeah.
Yeah. There's only a few
Andrew,
like gambling sites.
I feel bad. I feel like you came at me a little bit there.
Why do you feel bad?
I just feel like you targeted me. Did you or no? Did someone tell you to do that?
No.
Why'd
I thought
come
you were
at me
just
so
being a
hard?
little annoying.
How?
I think you're annoying.
Really?
A little bit. Yeah.
And what makes you think that?
I don't know.
Oh, it's gonna be like a therapy session.
Yeah, I mean, what the fuck?
Are you? I don't know if you're playing a character or you're having like an insecure moment. If you're having a vulnerable, insecure moment, then I want to like
No,
talk
I mean,
about
I'm kind of playing something, but what?
Oh, if you're playing
what did I
something-
say that triggered you to say that?
I think he's so insecure, and I think he plays his character. He's so insecure and
Wait, but
shy.
what did I say that triggered you?
Do you find it hard to be yourself?
I think
No,
that's it.
that's what I do, bro.
Do you think?
But I get shit on a lot for doing that.
No, you get shit on because of the character you play because you can't be yourself.
It's hard to be around people who are being themselves
But
and
wait,
not
what
be
did
yourself.
what did I do that pissed you off?
I wouldn't say I was pissed off. Why would you say
Or what did I do that annoyed you?
You were the one that came back and said that you felt hurt.
I do feel hurt because I feel like you got pissed off at me.
Well, that's what happens when you have real reactions when you're being phony.
When was
you're
I phony?
phony with somebody
When
and
was
then
I
you get a
phony
real
with you?
reaction, you can't be upset.
When was I phony with
But
you?
you're doing exactly what you should do. You should try to get your moments. This is a good moment for you.
Bro, you're crazy. You think I'm doing this for clicks?
Even the way your voice sounds when you say it isn't real.
Are you
Do
serious
you think
right
you're
now?
being real?
I'm
just
asking
try to
you.
be
I
you.
mean, I'm supposed to be connected with you as fucking Mish Bucha right now, but like you're coming at me, so I'm curious.
He thinks I'm Jewish.
You are, aren't you?
No.
Oh,
No, you're done. Take a lap.
fuck. Go take a lap, bro.
You would do this to your Jewish brother, huh?
No, never.
Wow.
That we roll like that.
Wow.
It's fucked up.
No, just say how you honestly feel.
I feel good, bro. I think you're pretty
You don't
funny.
feel good. You don't feel good. You feel insecure right now because you think I don't like you.
I do
Why
feel
do
that
you
way.
think? Why do you think I don't like you?
Because you turned on me like probably like an hour 20 into the pod.
And was there anything that maybe you did to change my energy towards you?
Yes.
Or how about this? Do you think that I gave you a fair shot in the beginning?
You did, but I sent a text during the pod, and I think that's when it turned. Is
Right.
that when it turned?
Maybe. I don't know. Your line of questioning after that wasn't great. But I do sense that you're playing a bit of a character, and I don't have as much of a tolerance for characters as I do for authenticity.
You don't think I'm being authentic?
I think in certain moments you were, and that kind of like irritates me.
In what? Can you give us an
Especially
example?
if it's antagonistic. If you're playing a character because you're insecure and you're just trying to do your best to like exist in this moment, which is a high stakes moment, that's okay.
But can you give me an example of when you felt that I was
I
playing
think
a character?
I think you need attention. I think you're doing anything you can to get attention. And right now you're making this podcast about you, which is the most boring part of the conversation. We have much more interesting people to discuss whose lives
this
are more
planned or no?
fascinating.
No.
Oh fuck! I don't ever want to do a podcast again. Straight up.
Even that doesn't sound real.
You might have just retired him.
Oh, straight
No,
up.
I
Why
think
the
you
fuck would
serious.
I ever do this shit again? Straight
No,
up.
you'd never walk away from this.
I honestly can't tell if you're playing a character or not, and I think that that's a real problem. I think it's a real
How
like
do I know that you're not playing a
socializing
character
problem.
right now?
You don't. You just have to decide if you do. The fact that you're upset makes me feel like you don't think I am.
Got it. Well, thank you so much for hurting my self-esteem and probably keeping me inside tonight. Hope you have a great night.
Even that's not real.
Yeah,
So
like,
real.
You're going out tonight.
You
for
act like
sure.
I'm not going
you're gonna
out.
fucking-
Yeah, you're gonna party. It's okay, man.
Oh my god.
You're new to this, right?
How long you been doing this?
Entertainment. A while. I think you're a smart
Don't
dude.
get Schulz going, bro.
No, I want to get him going.
I do
You're gonna
think,
get- you're
I
gonna
do
get
think you're a
dusted.
smart guy.
Okay.
I do think you're a smart dude.
Sure.
I genuinely mean that.
Okay.
I think that you.
But what makes you
wanna-
think that I'm trying to do this for myself? Because I don't give a fuck.
I mean,
we can
we're,
take this
we're
out.
all doing this for some sort of self-benefit. That's why we're talking
Sure,
on a
but I do
microphone,
this 'cause I
recording
actually
it,
enjoy
and then
it.
putting it on YouTube.
I do this because I enjoy it, though.
I didn't say that you. Two things can be true, right?
Yeah.
You do this because you enjoy it. You also do this because you make money. You also do it because you get clout. You also do it because you get to express your opinions.
Sure.
Multiple things can be true,
Okay.
right? So one thing doesn't override the other.
Sure.
What I'm saying is that if you were being your truest, purest, most authentic self, I think you would have behaved differently in the podcast. You would have got a different behavior from me. I'm not out here to bully someone who feels like insecure. Like, I think that's the worst thing ever. I think that if somebody feels insecure and they're pretending to be something they're not, you know, that's what it is. But I think you need to find yourself a little, man.
I'm just trying to figure out where this took this turn.
We're still talking about you.
No, but where did this take this turn? We don't even have to have the mics on, bro.
Well, how about this? I mean, everyone's fucking screaming. We gotta go.
I think we
here,
got to
guys.
wrap
All right,
up. I
guys.
think we got to wrap
But
up.
I mean, I personally had fun. I don't know if you did, but
Respect,
I appreciate.
respect,
fun.
my man.
I mean, we
Respect.
appreciate Andrew
I'm
coming
really
through. You're the
impressed
fucking
with
man, bro.
you guys have done. I'm being this sincerely, like genuinely impressed.
Thank you, bro.
Like,
you're a fucking legend.
thank
We
you.
appreciate you
Thank
coming
you
through.
guys very
Well,
much.
I
watch
think we
this
got to Steve if you
special
want.
on YouTube.
Steve, I think
If
we
you
gotta
like-
make time.
thank you.
Andrew's
I
doing
mean that, man.
Thank you so much.
You
Steve,
got a really
Andrew's
cool
doing,
quality.
Thank you.
And what you're building is fucking. You're sharp, man.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate
You're
it.
sharp, dude.
Thank you.
It is cool to see that. Yeah, you're
What's
sharp.
good with the live stream Saturday? He's doing a live stream Saturday. But
Yeah, why don't you
I think-
guys come by?
I
to
think we
that?
got to make time now. I mean, we got to
We'd love to.
make
and
it
bring
for Sti-
Steiny.
Should we?
Yeah.
Is he still invited?
Listen, there's nothing.
Why don't we continue the rehab session
Listen,
on the
Steiny.
live?
There's nothing. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
About me, I got therapy
Do you wanna
from
come?
fucking
Do you
10
wanna
a.m.
come?
to 6 p.m. I got therapy. So what you just did to me.
He's cute. He's a cutie. He's a cutie. And then we're going to bounce 100%.
You're coming?
100%.
Oh,
Absolutely.
shit.
But no,
All right.
I'd love to have you guys there if you want to do it, man.
We got to figure out a time, Sammy, now.
We'll make it happen.
This is awesome.
What? I thought
Yeah.
it was Saturday.
Thank you,
You're
Andrew.
the fucking man.
Oh, it's
amazing.
Friday now.
I'm going to message you guys.
Okay, brother.
Thank you.
Okay.
Infamous
Let's go.
YouTube.
Yes.
What was that? This was definitely planned.
You did it yourself.
No,
it out,
Schulz,
hug
what
it
did I
out.
say that was so triggered? Did you tell me or no? Is this planned?
I thought you were fucking with me. I don't know. During the pod, there was a moment where I was like, I think this kid is fucking with me, and you know, we can play that game.
Bro, everything I do is like a joke. You can't take it too seriously.
Even right now, you're fucking with me.
I'm not, bro.
I don't know what to do with this fucking kid. This kid makes me feel uncomfortable, bro. I don't know what it is.
This is planned. This is planned for sure. I couldn't script that, bro. I wanted to be boys, bro. I don't know
Even
why.
that is such a weird thing to say to a man, right? I want to be boys. Like, you wouldn't say that.
This is amazing.
You got a moment, bro.
Thanks. Means a lot, man.
It's a pleasure. Thank you so much. It was very nice meeting you.
Thank you. Bro, thank you. Of course. I'll see you guys later.